Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Welcome back to part 2. Yeah, enjoy the video.
Okay, number 3, tips for dealing with depression while in quarantine. I have been in quarantine, I think 3 times, and they've all been really hard. But I'll say these 4 things. Number 1, turn off social media. Social media can be very, very negative, but social media can also be very, very positive. And I know, like, for me, when I'm just going through it, like, I don't really want to see positive things or like see people being so happy and living their best lives when I'm struggling. So my best advice, I would say, is turn off social media. Focus on yourself. Number 2, I already said this, but it can never hurt. Go for walks. Walking always boosts my mood. I will never come back from a walk in a worse mood than I was when I went for the walk. Number 3, home workouts. You may not be able to go to your gym because you are in quarantine, but YouTube is free and home workouts can be just as beneficial to you as going to the gym. And they're private, so you can take as many breaks as you want and no one won't even know. Number 4, this one's huge. Stick to a routine / schedule. I know it's so easy to just slouch during quarantine, and I did it. I found myself doing homework at like 3 in the morning just because I could. No, stick to a routine. Get up in the morning, make your bed, take a shower, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, get going. For one, it makes time go by faster, in my opinion. 2, it keeps you busy, keeps your mind off things, and it just kind of holds you accountable. I know when it comes to like depression, it can be hard to even do like the simple things. I get it. My biggest tip for you guys is to like make a list and hear me out. A list like, okay, wake up 8 a.m. So you can check that off. Make bed, check that off. Brush teeth, check that off. Shower, check that off. Do hair, check that off. It may sound like simple tasks, but to someone who is depressed, I promise you understand. To someone who is struggling with depression, that is something that is very helpful, at least for me. It makes you feel accomplished, and you are accomplishing things, okay? Some days you are gonna have little victories, and sometimes that's all that matters. But anyway, back to what I was saying. It makes you feel accomplished, and it holds you accountable as well. And even though it may not seem like a lot, it is a lot. I know it's a lot, and I see you. We all see you. And on your hardest days, sometimes just getting out of bed and brushing your teeth can be super hard. But I promise you, like making these simple little lists like that, they're really beneficial. Please try it. Please try it. Okay, and the last category is tips for losing a parent. If you guys know me, I have lost both my parents. I lost my mom in 2018. We are coming up on 3 years. And I just lost my dad in 2020, so a couple months ago. So I feel like I kind of have some advice. And maybe I'll make a separate video on this, but for now, just kind of keep it kind of short. Number 1, take breaks for yourself. I know when it comes to like losing a parent, you and your siblings have to go like make arrangements immediately, and you have to go look at flowers and start making picture boards and going to the funeral home and doing this and doing that, and it kind of feels like you have like no space or no time to like a break. So I know like for me, like when both my parents died, like immediately the next day, okay, funeral home, okay, picture boards, okay, music's for the slideshow and this and that, and calling people and letting people know, like it is exhausting, okay? Take time for yourself. And when I say take time, for me, it's beneficial to me to just leave the house and leave the people who are also grieving as well. I know some people say just stick with people who are also grieving with you, but for me, I like to just get out of that environment, leave the house, leave my siblings, my cousins and all that, and just go on my own. I wouldn't recommend driving, but like maybe go to like a friend's house, have them come get you or something, and just be with people who aren't also in this situation, and just kind of just like take your mind off of it. Like, I don't know. And then my next advice is to stay close with the surviving members. Now, I know I just said take a break, but I'm talking like in the long run. Stay close to your siblings, stay close to your cousins, stay close to your whoever is surviving that you have with you, and share memories with them and laugh with them. Because what's great about that is your sister may share a memory with you that you didn't even know even existed. And it might make you laugh and, you know, make you feel good. So yeah. Number 3, I kind of already mentioned this, but confide in someone or people outside of the situation, outside of people who are also grieving with you. I mean, like your friends, people from church, people who aren't also sad along with you, because sometimes being around the people who are also grieving along with you sometimes can just make you feel worse. And sometimes you just need a little pick me up. And so, yeah, I definitely recommend taking some time, spend with people who are going to boost your mood. Sometimes being with people who have also lost with you doesn't help you. And I mean that as in like, so like, I lost my dad. You know, hanging around with his siblings, you know, my aunts and my uncles is, you know, great and all, but like they're also grieving too. Like, I don't want to like call them up and start crying and make them feel worse. And you know what I mean? Same with like when my mom died. Like, I didn't want to call up like my aunts and my uncles and my cousins and or even like my siblings and cry to them and be sad with them, because like they're also sad. So why would I want to bring their mood down? Versus someone who is like a friend who is not really as sad as you are, can just actually just be there for you. And also the benefit of confiding in someone outside of the grieving circle is they won't, when you talk to like your siblings or someone who's also grieving with you, they may be like, yeah, I feel the same way, or yeah, I'm going like, yeah. Versus the person who's not there, like grieving with you, can also just strictly just be there for you without saying other things about themselves. And I don't know how to explain it, but it is very, very beneficial. And lastly, create your own family. I was adopted. I'm a firm believer in family is not just blood, and you can create your own family. My parents created their own family when they added me and my 2 younger sisters to their party or whatever, their family. So I'm a firm believer in creating your own family. Obviously you have like your siblings and stuff like that. And I'm not saying like go out and get married and have children. But like, you know, like I feel like everyone, maybe not, but I feel like if you just lost both your parents, you maybe like your friends' parents can kind of be like your new parents. And no, it's not the same, but there is something about just feeling like you belong somewhere that is kind of taken from you when you lose both of your parents. Yeah, my advice is to just go create your own family. It can be like a group of friends. It could be your, you know, your friend's family. Create your own family with people who are consistent, like not people who are just saying like, oh, we're here for you and we love you, you're our family now, and are gone, you know, in the next couple of months. Because I did experience that when my mom died. And they don't mean any harm. Like, they have their own lives, but like maybe there's someone at your church or like I said, like your friends' parents who you've always been close to, who can kind of take you in as their own and like, you know, include you in things like family vacations or like, you know, Christmases and stuff like that, that make you feel included. So yeah, that is the advice that I have for you guys. Thank you for the questions. I appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, if you want me to do more videos, I am more than welcome to do so. It is my senior year in college. I am busy, but I mean, yeah, I kind of like it. It's kind of therapeutic for me to just sit and talk, and I'm also helping people, hopefully. And so yeah, tune in for another video, maybe. Bye.